Do you think I'd have this much character if I wasn't already messed up at some point? I just fixed myself. Hello, I'm Elisabeth and welcome to the vlog with the normal aesthetic. So for today's video, I'm gonna give some information, some feedback on one of my most commented thing on my videos on social media. Confidence. I wish I could have an ounce of your confidence. Can you please sprinkle some of that confidence over here? Girl, if I could just take a little bit of that. Well, I'm gonna give it to you. You can have it. I have so much pouring out of my system. I'm just gonna flood it to you. And lucky for everyone who asks, and I comment back regularly, this confidence is self-built. You do not wanna know the mess of a person that I used to be. Do you think I'd have this much character if I wasn't already messed up at some point? I just fixed myself. Okay, still currently fixing myself. It's a work in progress, okay? I feel pretty great. I'm doing a good job, but there's always work to be done, all right? Rule number 1. And I thought, what other great way to demonstrate wonderful self-confidence is to put a video on the internet where I #woke up like this. I did not brush my hair. This is my curl from Saturday. I'm not wearing a bra. I'm still in my pajamas, even though it is almost 10 a.m. I am very pregnant and in pain. That's why I'm up here. I didn't even wash my face. I didn't brush my teeth. You might see stuff in there. I don't know. And then you're still like, Elisabeth, though, you still look great. And I'm like, I know! Confidence. The only thing is, I do got my little ring light on because I'm not a monster. And for transparency of this video, ring light on, ring light off. Maybe it'll adjust. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. Which brings me to tip number 1. Don't compare my 15 seconds that you see on the internet to your entire day, because I'm gonna tell you what my entire day is. It is mainly sitting in this, lounging, braless, you perverts. I got my feet up, I'm eating, I'm watching something, I do some work on my computer and my phone, and that's my day. Now take all of that and translate it to everything else that you see on social media, because what do we like to post on social media? Our best days, our family photos, the ones where we're glammed up, looking nice. Of course, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Just don't compare yourself to that. Or if you're having not a great day and you're like, ooh, that person looks better than me. Well, who cares? They probably think the same thing about you when you're on your best day and they're on their worst. Just as you think all those thoughts about somebody else, somebody out there is thinking those same things about you. That's how humanity works. So stop comparing. Tip number 2, ask yourself what you're not confident about. Based on the comments that I get on my videos, what I post on my videos, and my demographic being 80% females minimum, I assume when people comment, I want a slice of your confidence, that they're talking about my confidence in my body, my physicality, because, women, we do struggle with that. So if that's what you're struggling with, I'm gonna tell you what I did. Before I even knew about how to do self-help stuff, I just made this up on my own. I wrote, "You are beautiful" in a dry erase marker on my bathroom mirror, because I spend a lot of time in the bathroom. I would change it to "I am beautiful" instead of "you are beautiful." I learned about mantras and stuff, read a lot of self-help books. But write that on a place that you are gonna see your physical appearance in the mirror, because even if you don't say it to yourself while you're looking at yourself, your brain is amazing, and it's just taking in all this information. So while it's looking at itself, it still sees it in the corner. Even if you're not even thinking about it, your brain is sucking that information in, because you're just putting it in your subconscious. Put those little positive notes in your subconscious. And on that same tip, 2.B, back when I didn't have great self-confidence of how I looked, I thought I looked okay sometimes, but overall, majority of the time, I didn't like who I was and how I looked, and I looked just as great as I do now, if not better. I don't know, I looked amazing. Nobody likes looking back at their photos and why did I hate myself so much? I was beautiful, okay? This is that moment. Anyway, I took a current photo, not an old photo, a current photo within the past few months that I really loved of myself, that I was like, oh my gosh, who is that girl? She is beautiful. It was me on my best day, but it was still me, and it was still current me. It was not, oh, this was my way back in high school and I want to be that girl again. No, it was the person inhabiting that body. It was just her on her best day. And I put that picture also next to my mirror, so that way I could look at her. I'd be like, I may not be looking like that right now, but that girl, she is this girl. She is the same. This girl doesn't have makeup on. She still look great. That girl, she has all her makeup on. So anytime I would forget and I would see somebody on social media like, oh, they look so good, I look terrible. No, I know I look just as good. I was constantly reminding myself of that. Tip number 3, write affirmations and mantras. If you don't know what that is, go read a bunch of self-help books. My favorite one is You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. Even if you don't think it's like magic, what's the bad thing of just telling yourself daily how amazing you are? There's no downfall. That's the secret. And this is your tip for your confidence on anything. If you're not confident in your job, if you're not confident at home, if you're not confident as a wife, I know I've sometimes feel like a loser as a wife and a mom. I've worked a lot on my self-confidence of my intelligence, thinking that I'm enough and I don't have to prove anything to anybody. This is not just beauty and body confidence, okay? This is for any kind of confidence you need. So for writing your affirmations, you are gonna write who you want to be and who you think you currently are. Not who you think you currently are, like, I'm a lazy slob. No. That's not who you want to be. They have to go in line. I'll give you an example. So who I want to be. If I currently do not think I am beautiful, I make sure I write I am beautiful. But me personally, I do think I'm beautiful. I say that I'm about 90% confident in my looks, meaning for every 10 thoughts that I have, 9 of them are positive. I'm not perfect. I'm still a human. I'm still gonna have negative thoughts about myself occasionally, but 9 out of 10 is pretty good statistics. However, I still have I am beautiful on my affirmation list because that's who I know I am, and I never want to forget that that is who I am. I'll give you a crazy affirmation of something I am not currently at all, but that I want to be. I am a millionaire. That's right. I'm not ashamed that I want money. Know how many good things I could do with that money? I'm not ashamed of it. Had to work hard for that because I had a lot of bad affirmations and mantras about money. Anyway, does it sound silly when I say I am a millionaire? Sure does, but I keep saying it. Since I say I am a millionaire regularly, my subconscious is like, no, Elizabeth, we make responsible money decisions. We think about our money decisions. We just don't go and spend $1,000 at Target for no absolute reason. We think about it now. We are grown up. And then an affirmation on my list that I know who I am, but sometimes I forget, is I am funny. I know, right? Why? Because when I walk out on stage, I still get nervous. And so whenever I say I am funny every day, when I already know I'm funny, it helps me in those moments whenever I'm scared as hell and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? These people want me to make them laugh. I don't know if I can do it. I am funny pops into my brain and I just keep saying it over and over. I am funny. So tip 3-A, I don't know, 3B, 3, 4. Next tip is now that you got your nice list of affirmations, whether it's short or long, mine's a page long. You need to say those every morning and every night, minimum. Some of them sound stupid saying them. I'm a millionaire. I know I giggled a few times. And then I stopped giggling because I'm like, it'll happen one day. And even if it doesn't happen, at least I have now a peace of mind of mental financial security that I used to not have. Doesn't mean I don't get scared about money, but anyway. I do recommend an experiment I did. I set an alarm on my phone for every single hour on the hour. I would say my affirmations. So I would read through my list of affirmations while looking in a mirror. And then when I was done, I set my timer up for another hour. And when that timer went off, I did them again. And I gotta tell you, saying so many nice things about yourself about 12 times over and over throughout the day, I felt so good. You do that every hour of every day for at least a week. And then all of a sudden you should be floating around like, I am an awesome person. Look at me go. I'm telling you, it's magic. Brain stuff. Keep that list with you, fold it up, keep it on your phone, make a little wallet-sized version because you never know when you might need it. And maybe I'm having a bad day, I'm checking comments and I just see a slew of bad ones for some reason. And when that happens and I start to feel bad about myself, what do? I just pop out my list. I'm like, Elizabeth, we're not forgetting today. We're immediately going back to that list and I read it. I am beautiful. I am funny. I do bring joy to this world. Last tip for this video, there's so many more, but just for this video, get dressed up and treat yourself. Okay? Do it for yourself. Don't wait for the day that you're going out with people, you're going out with your partner, you're going out with whoever. No, this is just for you. I want you to just get up and get dressed for you. I feel a little bit more elevated. For me, not for anybody else. For me. And then treat yourself to something nice, whatever that means for you. I'm gonna be honest, when I was in college, treating myself to something nice because I was so poor was a Wendy's baked potato and a cup of chili. I tried to make it all fancy and a little frosty, my little value meal. Treat myself because I couldn't even afford Wendy's. Now my treat myself might look a little different. So just a reminder, anybody can treat themselves. Treat yourself for $1. Treat yourself going to an open house for a fancy house. Yes, I do deserve to walk around here. I know I got that self-confident issue. I walk into a big McMansion open house. I'm like, I should not be here. I'm like, Elizabeth, put on your big girl pants and just go out and act like you belong. And lastly, get therapy. I think it's great you talk to your friends, but you also need to talk to a professional. I think it's great you watch videos like mine, but talk to a professional. If you do these things, confidence is what is beautiful and attractive, not like you're trying to do it for anybody else. You can look physically great all the time, but A, you're not gonna hear it, even the compliments, if you're not mentally feeling great. And B, having that mental feel good on your confidence, whether it's in physical appearance, your mental appearance, your work life, wherever you need the confidence you boost, your intellectual life, you will automatically come more beautiful, more powerful, more intellectual, more all of those things if you're just telling yourself those things. So you know what? It's okay to be a little narcissistic. As long as you're not mean to other people, it's fine. Just be a nice person, be confident. It's a great match made in heaven. All right, if you guys like this video and it helped you and you're saving it for later so you can remind yourself to keep being amazing and that you're amazing, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, whatever. Don't skip the ad. And I hope that you feel a little bit better about yourself today. All right, thanks for watching. Bye. Charlie. He's like, Mommy's yelling. Mama, are you okay? It's my good emotional support animal. I'm drenched in sweat. I need to go shower.